Hi everyone, I wanted to show you or start off my mushroom journal series, we'll call it. We'll call it a series because I'm going to go through it with you and show you how I do it all. So here's some of the things that I've collected. I've got some stickers that I may use, I may not, but I've got them there just in case. They're all things that I think will fit in it. The little bits to make things with. And then I've got my kit. I will link the Etsy shop I bought it from in my description. And this kit, oh, these didn't come with a kit. These are bits I've collected to go with it. These are just some little round things I cut out that I thought were a nice colour that would go in there. I've got a little fern, got some butterfly. There's lots of things that I've got. All of these are from the kit. So you've got all of these. I've backed them all with, so if I didn't print them out on card, some of them I did print out on card, and then I've cut them out. They come in a PDF. You download them to your computer, save them to your files, go to your files, and then you print them off. And you can print off as many as you want. You cannot sell the actual files, the computer generated files, but you can make a journal and sell the journal. So that's what I'm planning to do. But when you do that, you have to make the journal your own. You can't just, you can't just make a journal out of the bits you got from the set. You have to make the journal your own. So that's what I'm planning to do. This is one thing you can make. It's a little a frame there, and then you tuck this. You don't have to tuck this picture in. You can tuck any picture into it that you like. Hold on, I can't find the opening. Oh, Jay, you're such a wally. Here we go. I think I may have been a bit overzealous with my glue on this. I might have to, yeah. But the idea is you tuck that into there, like that, and it's got a little pull tab on the top so that you can pull it out. I can actually print that off again and redo it. On the back you can do journaling. That came already dyed like that, so that is lovely, and you can do journaling on the back of there as well. I will decorate this. I'll put some ink around the edge of it and things like that. Yeah, I'm going to have to reprint that because I can't actually get my journaling card in there. Oh dear, I've been a bit overzealous with my glue. Never mind. These are little page tabs that you put on the edge of your page when your journal is made, so that you can find different pages. These are little, you can make these into little, what do you call them? Why can't I think of the name? Tickets. You make a hole there and put some string in it. You can use the back for journaling, and I will decorate it. I might tea dye it or stain it with some stain. That one again, these are all printed on card, so they're nice and thick. There's some little tickets to use. You can pop those in things. You can decorate things with it, decorate your pages with it. More journaling cards. Look at this, I love that one. Isn't that beautiful? And that one, you could make that one into a notebook, couldn't you? You could put some plain paper or some little papers in there to make a little journaling notebook to go in your journal. More images that I've cut out from the kit. This is a bookmark. So that'll be one side of the bookmark, and I will back it with some card or thicker paper, and then I'll decorate it more as well. So I could maybe put some mushrooms on it, a butterfly, all sorts I could do for my bookmark, and then I can make a hole in it, punch a hole in it and put some string or some embroidery floss through there, make it really pretty. That's not from the pack. These are things that I bought this set from Amazon. It was a set of the backs, the glass, and you also got the necklace, like leather strap thing. Anyway, there was about 20 in the set, and you print off your image, make it fit. What I did was I drew around the glass part, cut out my image, and I glued it just with, this is the glue that I used. Anita's PVA, yeah, tacky glue, PVA tacky glue. And I used that for the whole thing, and it worked fine. Dried clear. So they're going to go in my mushroom, like one for a dangle. I might put one on my bookmark. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I did those for. More of the lovely images. More journaling cards. Some of them I did print off on card, and some of them I backed with scrap paper, and I will be decorating those as well. So there's lots. This is all from the pack. This is the front of a pocket that you can, it gives you the fold lines. You can fold it over, and then you can glue it to one of the pages in your journal. Like this, and you have got a little spot to tuck your things into in your journal, and it comes with this little bit cut out already. I've got a round hole punch that I've been using to cut those out. A little butterfly thing, this journaling card, or you could glue that in and use it as a tuck spot as well, couldn't you? You can do what you want, you really can. And this is a set of pockets. So there's 4 of these, I think. So there's that one. I'm actually going to mix them up. I'm not going to use the same back on there. I shall use maybe that one on there. Another journaling card there. I shall probably use this one, this floral one on the plain back. There's 4 of those anyway. And I shall, you know, I can decorate them as well. Then there's this one, I like that one. And I'll probably put the plain one on the front of there. Yeah, I'm not going to put the same front on the same back. I think I'm going to mix them up. More tickets. This one, the glue's come through and you can see. But what I'm going to do is print that out onto card. I need to print that out again, and so I'll pop these to the side so I know that I need to print them out again. That one and the frame I need to print out again, don't I? Made a pig's ear of that. That's one of those backs again that goes with these little fronts, look. And if you want to make it bigger, you know, you don't have to match them up at the bottom. You could do this, look. So you've got a bigger background here to decorate, or you can do them, you know, the size that they came in. More journaling cards there. Love these little, these are little mason jars. I love those. Look at those. Love those. More tickets, more. There's so much stuff in this download, honestly. There are words as well that you can get. I will link the shop that I bought it from in my description. We've got this one, which is an envelope. It does tell you how to fold it. I'm sure you fold the bottom up first, then the sides, then the top. I'm not sure, but I'll work it out. We'll work it out together. Yeah, so there's that. Then this is another little tuck spot. You fold the sides and the bottom in and put it somewhere in your... I think that's what it's for. Then we've got this, which you can fold. You fold the side like this. And you fold A and B. Like so, and then you glue that closed, and then when you can glue that into your book, and if you just glue around the edges, you've got 2 tuck spots there. You've got one to put things in there and one at the back like that on your page. There's another one of those there. There's these 3-tier tuck spots, and again, you don't have to do them like that, you can put one up here, one there and one there, so it fits onto your page better, and you've got like bigger areas to tuck things into. And I think there's 3 of those, 2 or 3 of those, so I've kept those clipped together. Lots of pages. These could go in that notebook, couldn't they? The little note booklet. This is another envelope. Isn't that beautiful? Look, so you do the sides. I don't know how that works actually. Yeah. So you do the sides like so. And then you would fold this bit over. So beautiful. I love it, love it, love it. And then you can fold the top over. See? So that it's an envelope. You can do some hidden journaling in there, can't you? You can pop things in there that you don't want people to see if they happen to flip through your journal. Yeah. Then we've got these tuck spots. You can pop these throughout your journal to pop things behind them. We've got a few of those. There's 2 more there. I think I printed off 2 lots of those because I wanted, you know, maybe I'll make 2 of those. This is a little envelope again, so you'd fold the bits in. So you would do the sides first, then the bottom, and then the top. And that again, that will leave you could even do it like that, so it's like a flower, look. So under, over, under, over, under. Yeah, if you did it like that, it'd be like a little flower envelope. So when you opened it up, you could journal inside there, couldn't you? Yeah, that's quite nice, isn't it? But it'd be a shame to cover that up, wouldn't it? I think what I would do with that is, rather than glue it in anywhere, I'll hold it in with a paper clip. More journaling cards. A little small page that could go in a notebook again. This is another envelope, so you do the sides first, then the bottom, then the top. Because that's how it's done on this envelope. See, the sides are done first, then the bottom, then the top. So that's how I would do it on this one as well. So it's another envelope. Really nice. And I think rather than glue that down again as well, I would hold it in with a safety pin, not a safety pin, a paper clip. Honestly, I can't remember that word for the life of me. Another little envelope there. You'd fold it there and fold the tabs in and glue them. And then I've got all of these pages, and I printed out more than one of each page because I wanted to have more than one. And I'll decorate the bits that I'm going to journal on. I'll probably tea stain them. I'll ink the edges. I'll use my little tuck spots on them, the little tickets. I've got another one of these. I'll put stickers on them. I've got flowers to put on them. I still need to go through more stickers. I've still got more things to put on things. I can't just bring myself to throw things away though, so I'll probably use this. I'll probably put like a big butterfly on there to cover that up. I could do that, couldn't I? If I printed that out again, I could put that butterfly on there like that, and it would cover up most of what I've ruined. And then I can ink the edges, put maybe a little word on it there. Yeah, we'll see how we get on anyway. So the pages, look at these lovely pages. They're just lovely. I love them. Yeah, and these, that's a smaller one again. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. So there's like butterflies, mushrooms, snails. Look at that page. I love that page. Anyway, they're what I'm going to use in my mushroom journal. That is the kit that I got. And then these are the other things that I've got. Let me just hold on, I need to put those there so I remember to print those out again. Look at the fabric I've got for the front. I got this on eBay. I typed in mushroom material and this came up. And I think what's on here is toadstools and rose hips. Look how beautiful that is, and it's lovely quality fabric. Oh, it's lovely. Let me see what the make of it is. I'm sure it should say along the... No, it doesn't say. I don't know whether it's Rise and Hubble. It could be, but whatever it is, it's beautiful. I'll put a link to that in my description as well, because that is just gorgeous. If anyone wants to buy this mushroom kit and do it along with me, do feel free. I've got these pieces that I printed out extra, and I've been using little bits from them, like little mushrooms and little birds and things. We used these for the necklaces. I used a little image from there for one of the pendant things, and Rosie and I used the ones from here as well for pendants. And I shall cut these little bits out to use for decorating pages. And on here, I shall use like these roses and things. Or I could maybe use that for the inside cover of my actual journal. So I've got the outside cover, I've got the inside cover, and I have got some card. This is my cutout. It's a piece of Amazon envelope, and it measures... Now, you can do whatever you want. You don't have to do the same as me, but this is how I'm doing it. Mine measures just under 9, so 8 3/4 by 14 3/4, which is not a standard size, is it at all? But that's just what I chose. And you can see that when I put my pages in, there's a lot of extra at the side. I wanted a lot of extra at the side because I'm going to make 4 signatures to put in there, and the signatures are going to be quite thick. So a signature is a group of papers fixed together, and you put them in like this. You bind them into your... So I shall have 2 there and 2 there. So the actual size of my journal, when I've folded these bits down, and these work really well, these Amazon card envelopes do, because they've got this bit already done. So like that will be the spine of my journal there. I'll have my 4 signatures in like this, so you can see that the actual size when it's done is not actually that much bigger. When you've got your signatures in, it will be about like that, which is, I like things to be tucked in properly, so that's what we're going to do with that. And some of my pages are a bit bigger as well, so that helps. So that is my journal cover, and I'll be doing the first video I'm going to do after this one is how to do your cover. I've got pages from books that I bought from charity shops. This was a book of flowers, and I've taken some of those out to put in my journal. I can cut them down to size. I could use that whole page just folded in half that way if I wanted to, but I like to have them the right way up. So I'm going to cut mine this way, and I'm going to use the little extra bits for decorating the rest of the book with. Like, I could cut this little flower out here to use, couldn't I? I could use like this part of it, or I could just use the flower part for my pages. Yeah. So I've got some from that book. I've got some of these. These are, I thought they'd make great journaling cards. They are index cards, and I found them in Boys, which is like a discount store here in the UK, and it's got they're different colours. I thought that was really nice. I may use them and I may not. I may use the yellow ones. I'm not sure about the green and the pink, but I thought, well, I'll pop them there, and then if I use them I do, and if I don't, I don't. I could use them to back my journaling cards with, couldn't I? I've got some of this to use for pages. I can fold that in half like that to use as a page for journaling on. I've got some pages from bird books. I shall cut the birds out. I may give them the fancy tails, and I may just leave them plain. I've got some little bags that I found that I'm going to fix into my journal and use as a little tuck spot or like a little envelope. I've got some handmade paper that I've had for years, and I can either use that folded in half like that, or I can make my pages like that. I do think I'm going to use it folded in half though. I like the different size of pages. I like that. Or I could use it as a cover for a notebook, couldn't I? I've got some little cloakroom tickets that I found. I could put like little stamps on those, a little bow, all sorts, couldn't you? I've got some bingo tickets. I've seen people using these before. May or may not use them. I'll see what they look like when I get them in my journal, in the journal. There's the rest of the flower pages. Then I've got some papers that I liked the look of. So different papers that I've got in my stash. I just pulled them out and thought for the colours and the patterns that they would go in my mushroom journal. So I could use that to back a journaling card with. I could make it into an envelope. Yeah, I could easily make it into an envelope. I could use it as a page, you know, I'd have to have one that side and one, I'd have to have my pages like that, wouldn't I? One each side, and I'd probably tape those in with washi tape once I'd got my signatures made. I've got some envelopes from my stash which I'm going to use. I can make tuck spots with those. If I sealed that envelope up and cut it straight across in half like that, I would then have a tuck spot inside the envelope, and if I just glued it into my journal across there and there, I'd have a tuck spot at the back as well. This is from a card making kit. It's just a card. I'm going to use that to back some of my journaling cards with, and again the same with the purple one, and I've got a pink one too, and I've had these for years. I've had them for years. Then I've got a nursery rhyme book. I've taken some of the pages out of that I'm going to use. Aren't they beautiful? I love that. So I shall probably pop that in as it is and cut it down to the same size as my journal pages, maybe a bit bigger. Another few pages from that book that I'm going to put in as well. I just love the pictures and the kiddies and the nursery rhymes. Then I've got some pages from a under the sea pages, I call these, my under the sea pages. So I could use these as an actual page in my journal, and I could, or as I say, you could fold them that way and have them that way, or you can cut them out to be the right size and have them that way. So they could be used as pages in your journal, or they could be used on the back of journaling cards or things like that. I've got another few pages from there as well. Some really, I went with the colours rather than, I mean, I know you don't get fish and mushrooms is quite an odd thing to have together, but it is a junk journal, so we have all sorts in there. I got these from a cookery book because I liked the images and I liked the colours of the images. I think it's a Hugh Fernley Whittingstall cookery book. Banana bread. So I'll have this banana bread recipe in my journal then. I'm actually planning on making this journal and putting it up for sale. Whether it sells or not is another thing, but I love it anyway. Now this one is from a map book, and I would, which I got from a charity shop, I would fold that in half like that so that I've got a map on each side, look. So I've got Sussex and Wiltshire. I just think that's really interesting, really nice to look at. And then on this side you could put some plain paper on there. You could just decorate it, you know, to match. And then this one, I'd probably cut some of that out to decorate some of the pages with. Yeah, I think I like that side best, so I'd use that side. I've got another one here. I thought I could cut those 2 pages out and make like 2 pages in my journal like this. They're really nice. I thought the colours went well with my mushrooms. I've got another one of the cookery pages there. I've got some doilies. So I've got square. I got this pack from Amazon and it came with square and round ones and rectangular ones and heart ones. There were quite a lot in it. I couldn't find any in the shops, so they're just nice for decoration, I think. And yeah, so I've got a few of those to use as pages, and I'll fold them in half like this, and that will be a page in one of my signatures. And you can journal on there. I could tea stain it or anything, couldn't I? I could put some pink ink on it, anything. Yeah, so I've got a few of those. I've got these envelopes here are nice to use. I could cut out that and use it as like, I could tuck something inside there, like one of my mushroom pictures or any picture you've got. If you tuck it inside there, and it will show through the envelope. So I could just cut round there, and I could use the other half of the envelope as a tuck spot in another part of my journal, couldn't I? I could use it like as a page like this. If I cut, I think I'm going to cut quite a big border around this, decorate it. I have got some frames somewhere, I think. Or I could use some of fabric or something. Anyway, I've got ideas for that. I've got another one here, which is a manila envelope. I've chosen some of the fabrics that I got. These I got from Vinted, and they're sticky back fabric. So it's fabric on like a fabric sticker. That'd be, look how nicely that goes with that. It looks really nice, doesn't it? I've got music paper. I've got these papers. I got something wrapped. I think it was some stamps, I think. Stamps or shape cutters that came from Vinted, and they were wrapped in this paper that was all screwed up. But I liked the look of the paper. I thought I could use that as a page. It looks quite old, doesn't it? Because it's all wrinkled up. And I thought I could tea stain that. So that's what I'm planning to do with this paper. I didn't want to just throw it away. It was, you know, it's too nice. I used it to practice some of my cutouts on to see what they look like. So there's that. I have another envelope there, and then I have some cards. I'm going to use the cards for the covers of my, look at that, isn't that pretty? I'm going to use them for the covers of my Spit It Out Jay signatures. So I will fold that in half like that, then in half again to make the cover of my signature. Then I'll sew down the sides here, and I'll have a tuck spot each side, and I'll do that with all of my, not that piece because it's got a hole in it. That piece will have to be just it won't be a tuck spot, it'll just be we'll cut it down to the size of the page. Yeah, love that. Look at that, isn't it lovely? That one can be a tuck spot though, and I could have it like that, or I could have it like, I think I might have it like that. Either way, the roses are going to be upside down, aren't they? But I love those roses. I don't want to lose those really, so I think I'd do it that way. And then this one, which I thought was really pretty colours, I'll do that like that, so that we've got that as the cover of the signature, and then that as the inside. I need to measure the size of that, you know, instead of just guessing. And then this as well, the last thing was this. It's some paper that something came wrapped in. I really liked it. I like the pictures on it. There's flowers on there, and it's a little bit like paisley. So I thought that would be good for that. So yeah, that's all my materials gathered to start on my mushroom journal. The next video will be me making the cover. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.